Time for a Hello Beautiful. Over time, we know our skin loses elasticity. This natural process plus genetics and other factors like sun exposure can cause wrinkles and lines. Dr. Heidi Cook, the owner and medical director of the spa at West Glen, is here to share options for bringing back that youthfulness to your face. We always want that, right?
Absolutely.
Well, what happens as we age? I mean, we all start to see those fine lines pop up and all of those fun things.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of different things that start to happen as we age. One, our bone structure actually thins, so
Really?
you have less foundation there.
Huh.
So that thins, you lose collagen and elastin in your skin, your fat redistributes, and then gravity just kind of brings everything forward. And so that's when you start seeing flattening of the cheeks and you start seeing wrinkles in here. So it's a combination of different mechanisms that are causing it.
What time does this happen, or what age? Does it just vary?
What? It varies. Genetics has a lot to do with how you age. So there are some people who age very well, and they might not even see those signs even starting into their 40s, where others, it could be early 30s, maybe even late 20s, when they start to notice one thing or another.
What are some things we can do to prevent this or reverse it even?
So, a variety of things. There are great treatments, just facial medical spa treatments, and then you can go all the way up and get into your injectables such as Botox and fillers and those sorts of things.
What about Juvederm? That's a family of fillers that you all have there at the spa, right?
Yep, for the most part, I use the Juvederm family of fillers. There's 4 fillers within that family, and so it's really nice. They each have different qualities, so depending on what our goal is, where we want to, what we want to do, will help us determine which of those that we use.
And we can see Carla with some of the fillers recently. I was there when you did it, and she said it was really easy.
Yeah, she is a grandma. She is in her 60s, and she had never had any injectables at all. So no fillers, no Botox, and so I love that. I love that fresh canvas. And so, yeah, we did several different things on her to kind of give her just a rejuvenated look.
And I think we have some before and after pictures as well. Before, you did some markings and kind of could see where you want to inject, right? And then 2 weeks after, what are we seeing here for the before?
So in this area, so what we did on Carla is I used Juvederm Voluma in her cheeks. She was flattened, and so it gave her back the curve to her cheek. But the thing I like most about this in her is how it affected her under eye. You can see she kind of looks a little tired, and it really helped to kind of brighten that area.
Yeah. What about the lips?
And so then we went down, and around her mouth we filled what we call the nasolabial fold, but also her chin. And the thing that I like about this one is if you look at the bottom of her chin, at the top before picture, she has kind of, we call it a sulcus or a groove, a pre-jowl, where in the bottom picture, it's filled real nicely, and it just kind of gives that lifted look.
And that was just 2 weeks in between?
It was 2 weeks in between, yep.
And this can last for up to a year?
So most of the Juvederm products last about a year. Voluma does last a little bit longer, just it's cross-linked differently, and so it can last 18 to 24 months. So, yeah, varying degrees, but she'll be good for a good year with that.
Well, it is so fascinating to see. Thank you so much for being here to share this with the spa at West Glen. And you can set up a consultation at the spa at West Glen to see if Juvederm is right for you. You can just call the number on your screen, 515-316-2801, or go online to spawestglen.com. You can also find so many helpful beauty tips and tricks by following the spa at West Glen on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can see their handles there. Thank you so much, Dr. Heidi.
Yeah,
this was
fun.
fun.
Thanks.
Well, 1 minute you are waiting to spoil your first grandchild, and then in the blink of an eye you have half a dozen grandkids in school. How to help them prepare for higher education next in our Dollars and Cents segment.